Late yesterday, President Barack Obama signed a short-term bill that avoids interest rates increases on new loans to millions of college students. There was a looming July 1st deadline where new government-subsidized loans would see an increase, from 3.4% to 6.8%. Joining us right now, certified financial planner Terry O'Grady from LPL Financial. Terry, thanks for being here.
Good morning, John.
Politics aside, I say neither party in an election year would ever see this go up. The interest rate.
I think you're right on that. Nobody wants that kind of news.
But we have a graphic here to show the difference between the two interest rates. And what can this tell us here?
Well, on our example, it's a $10,000 loan over a 10-year period. And the difference, I think, is about $16 a month over the payback of that loan. So while it's doubling the rate, 16 bucks, I mean, it's not a deal breaker or a life changer, maybe a couple of visits to Starbucks, but it is something. So
and the thing we should point out here, though, with all these loans, once you get in them, you can't get out of them. Some people may say, oh, I can push this aside later on, declare bankruptcy.
Student loans are virtually impossible to discharge in bankruptcy. So you're thinking, oh, I'll just rack up some credit card debt while I'm in college, and my student loans I'll get rid of when I declare bankruptcy. Not going to happen. You have to show some really severe undue hardship to do that.
Which brings a message to parents, too, who are thinking to co-sign for one of these loans. Once you sign that paper, you're in.
Why do you think the lender wants a co-signer? It's because the person borrowing the money probably is not going to pay that back. So I think it's never a good time to co-sign for somebody. If you have the money to give them, just give them the money, but don't co-sign because you're going to be the one paying for that.
Okay, so how should we approach this then? You know, people may need some help, or, you know, they're thinking, I want to go to this school, I want to go to that school. How should people approach
I'm going
this?
old school, John, and old school is work your way through college. Don't take out a loan. You don't need a loan to go to college. People do that all the time. Don't go into debt to do it. You can work your way. I think I've seen studies that show that people who actually work their way through school have better grade point averages. They become more attractive to employers because they've shown that they have some skin in the game and have some real-world experience. So don't take out a loan if you don't have to.
And it's basically what we say when we're talking about a financial situation with everyone, you know, even if you're talking yourself in a home loan, things like, don't go in over your head, right?
Don't go in over your head. And really, if there's no other way and you can only take out a loan, make sure it's not going to be more than what your first year's expected salary is. For example, if you're going to make $30,000 the first year out of school, don't rack up more than 30 grand over the 4 years of college. So that'd be what, about 7 or 8 grand a year would be the max in a 4-year career at school.
Yeah, so staying at home and going to a local college may be the thing for you if you don't have enough cash.
Go to a cheaper school. The prestige schools, maybe not such a big deal. I don't know about you, but I've never had a job where the employer said he's going to hire me or not because of the school I went to. I wanted to make sure I had a degree and could do the job, but you know, what school I went to wasn't that big a factor.
And you always learn on the job, too, so they're going to be looking at you right away from when the first day you step in there. Terry O'Grady, thank you very much.
You
Great
betcha.
Advice.
Okay, John, thanks.
It's Raining Men from Tampa this weekend in the box office. Magic Mike, the male stripper movie based on Channing Tatum's real-life experience dancing for money here in the Bay Area. And the 32-year-old actor and his host of hunky co-stars came back to Tampa to film part